Okay, so we are back in the Wildlight community here in Yulee, Florida. This community is growing very fast. Okay, there's a lot of shopping, a lot of dining. You have a big, massive amenity center here within your community. And being in Yulee, Florida means that you are only 15 minutes away from the Jacksonville airport. You're about 20 minutes away to some beaches, and you're looking at some of the most affordable homes in Northeast Florida. Today we're looking at the Mahogany Grand by Pulte Homes, and it is one of my favorite homes that Pulte has currently. So y'all, I'm really excited. If you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe. I help buyers just like you from YouTube purchase new construction here in Northeast Florida. I'd love the opportunity to serve you and your family. Let's hop into the video. All right, so we're back here in Wildlight here in Yulee, Florida. Today we are looking at the Mahogany Grand by Pulte Homes. Now, that grand portion, you can really feel that pretty much immediately when you walk up to the home. So super interesting. You have the 3-car garage, right? So that's going to be the 2-car, and then that's going to be the 3rd car. You're going to want to have a golf cart in this community for sure. Beautiful patio section here when you walk up. I don't know, you might be like me, you like to enjoy your cup of coffee in the morning outside. This is perfect for that. Let's go ahead and hop in and see what the home has to offer. Okay, we are inside the home. Really tall ceilings in here. Video is not doing it any justice. On my right side is going to be that office space. And actually, so what you see here is tray ceilings, which is typically an upgrade. And of course, I mean, this is the office. You can get doors here. This is just the model home. But as you can see, a lot of space in this office. And it's not really a sunny day today. But normally there's a lot of natural light just flowing through this entire space. Being at the entry point of the home is pretty significant, especially if you are somebody who works from home. Just having that separation from all of the main living room noise is going to be really important for you. And this model here, or just the Merlot Grand in general, it just really delivers on a lot of fronts, and this is one of them for sure. Now, stepping out of that office room, as you can see, you have those sight lines into the living from here, but right here you're going to find that you have your powder room. So again, just more convenient separation. Having this at the very front of the home is again just convenient. Your guests are going to be able to go pretty comfortably. Okay, walking out of the powder room, we're going to save the upstairs for a little later, but I want to show you what you're working with here. Really nice open concept spaces. Behind me is going to be a pantry. So good amount of storage space there. You do have a second pantry, don't worry, that's just one of them. And then you can have like this sort of coffee bar area set up, which is really cool. And then all of the space, as you can see, is, well, spacious. There's just a lot of room and a lot of storage options in this home, which is really cool, especially if you're like me and you have a whole coffee setup. This is super awesome. Now then we have the main kitchen. Now for some people, this is awesome. Some people might not quite like it. Let me know in the comments what you think, but it is very functional, as you can see. Now what's really cool about the island is that it's also really storage heavy. So as you can see there, there's some storage options on that side. You have an outlet. There's some on the other side as well. And then here you have decent separation in between the island and these drawers here. Soft closed all around, of course. And then this is a natural gas community, so you do have the gas option. Now, one thing I want to show you too here, you can get those type of drawers where the oven is, which is really, really cool. And then you also have the oven and microwave combo there. Now, I'm 5'6". I can reach above that quite easily without having to stand on my tippy toes, so that is good. And then making my way down this way, this is where your garage is going to be. So you have the drop zone here. Put your shoes, your coats, whatever. And then that's going to be the actual garage. So you're going to come in through that point most of the time. And then here's your actual pantry. So the other one was truly just like extra storage. So very deep. Again, video's not doing it justice, but this is quite large when you're actually in here. And then just right outside of that pantry, this is going to be your laundry room. You know, this is, of course, they're using it as part of their office storage, but that's the laundry room. This is going to be the understairs storage. So if you're moving from up north, just an extra spot that you can store some of your basement items. Now, we're not going to go into that garage because, again, that is just where they're using the office right now. But here we are in your living room. Now, living room is kind of a mixed space between the seating area and dining area. You have a lot of natural light coming from the pocket sliding doors, and you can upgrade to have the tray ceiling. So as you can see, just a very open concept. That's kind of the direction Florida is heading in. And what a lot of people do is on their backyard, they'll get it fully screened in, and they'll just leave their pocket sliding doors open most of the year. Now, coming down this hallway, you're going to find the shared linen closet between the two rooms. And then here's going to be that first bedroom, decently sized. You know, your kids can grow into the rooms, which is very cool. It's not a walk-in closet, but you do have the sliding door there, so you still get a decent amount of space in here as well. Again, it's just perfect as a kid's room, right? And then heading out of this room, what you're going to see is going to be the shared bathroom. So here down the hallway, we have just this shared bathroom here. Now, I have not seen options where you can get it as a dual vanity, but that might be something worth asking about. And then, of course, you know, you have the shower and tub combination. And then through here is just going to be basically a reflection of the last bedroom we just came from. A lot of natural light. Again, it's a very cloudy, rainy day. I feel like my voice actually is reflecting just how doom and gloom the day feels currently, but we are here. Closet size, exactly the same as the one we just looked at. Pulte is really cool, by the way. They do so many options as standards that typically would be upgrades. So that's something to keep in mind as you're looking through my channel and you're seeing a bunch of different options. Now, here is the master. Now, one of my favorite things about this master here specifically is how I'm pretty confident you can get a window there. So then you have natural light coming in that way, and then you have natural light on the other side overlooking your backyard. You can do the tray ceiling as well. Then we have the bathroom here, dual vanities. They are on the same side. And then on my left side here is where you're going to find that walk-in shower. Now, you can remove this wall and do all glass if you prefer. I know some people really like having the wall as like a separator. And here you're just going to find the overhead shower, the normal shower head, and a little bench upgrade that you can add in here just to kind of sit down, I guess, while you're bathing. Some people like it, some people don't, but it is optional. All right, here's going to be your linen closet. And then right out of the linen closet directly behind it is going to be the toilet. Now, I find this a little awkward. You can't open the linen closet and the toilet door at the same time, so you kind of have to pick and choose. Now we're in your walk-in closet. And I gotta tell you, again, video doing zero justice. This closet feels massive when you're actually in here. This little pocket, this corner, men, this is clearly our side, while wife is gonna probably have everything else. Okay, from here, so let's go ahead and make our way to the top floor. And what I wanna say, if you're watching this video, if maybe this home or any other home that I featured on this channel is pulling on some heartstrings, or you're realizing it could make sense for your family, feel free to reach out to me. All of my info is here on the screen. The biggest mistake I see buyers make is that they reach out to the on-site agents first. And when you end up doing that, the on-site agents, they work for the builder. They don't work for you. So they work to get the builder the best possible deal. A lot of people lose money, or if things go wrong, they don't have representation. So I am here for you. The builder pays me directly, so you don't even have to worry about that. Reach out to me when you're ready. Okay, so we have made it to the loft area. I mean, this can be a playroom. This can be where the kids, if you homeschool, this is like the homeschool area. It works very well for so many different reasons. Right down this hallway, you're going to find the upstairs HVAC. Some people like to use up here as extra storage space as well, because, I mean, as you can see, it's honestly a pretty big closet. It almost feels like wasted space almost, right? But you can very easily kind of repurpose a lot of the space in here. But yeah, so in this loft area, you're going to find is that it's just really large, a lot of windows, a lot of natural light coming through, which is definitely gorgeous. Definitely just a fantastic room for so many different reasons. And then you have that final bedroom over here. Now, they're going to have their own bed or bathroom upstairs, which, of course, if this is ultimately a shared space, then everybody who's up here will use this bathroom. But maybe you have a kid from college, or, you know, if you have mother-in-law who wants to stay with you guys, this is a great option as well. linen closet, tub and shower combo. This definitely just has everything you would want in a separate space. And then of course, here we have that bedroom. Not a massive one by any means, but again, it's still perfect for someone who needs their own space and it's just completely away from the rest of what's happening downstairs. What I like about this room here is that you're going to find you're going to have that walk-in closet. So really good for resale value. Having a loft in general is good for resale value, but that walk-in closet is definitely a plus. Now let's go ahead and make our way downstairs. I want you to really take in the backyard. On the Merlot Grands, you're going to find that your backyard space is going to be some of the biggest spaces that you can have in this particular community. So definitely worth checking out here. And it gives us an excuse to just walk by this really nice kitchen and living room all over again. So we are here at the backyard. So these sliders are interesting because they open from the middle rather than from one end to the other. So these can open all the way out on either side. Now coming through here, you're going to find you have the pavers on the bottom, and then you have this long lanai that stretches all the way to the other end here. Now, of course, we're in a model, right? So a lot of things are going to be a little exaggerated, but you do get these pavers back here. It ends towards about where those beams are. So everything else for the most part is going to be added on. But as you can see, I mean, it's very wide. So there's a lot of space to work with in these backyards. If you have the pond view, you're going to find that these lots are going to have this dip. So then you might not have enough room for a pool if you want to add one later. So keep that in mind depending on your view and what you prefer. You can do the outdoor kitchen. You can get this nice and screened in if you want. And then you can really take advantage of that indoor-outdoor living. Around here, you can just see some of the other homes that are being built around that pond area that they have. So that is the Merlot Grand. Let me know in the comments your favorite feature about this home. Why do you like it or why do you not like it? And stay tuned. I have a couple of things I want to cover with you guys and more homes in the community. Hey, thank you so much for watching the video. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe so you don't miss out on anything we feature on this channel. Every new construction home you can think of is going to be on this channel, as well as a lot of tips to ensure that you're able to purchase your home with no issue. You guys, I help families every single day. The Lord has blessed me to be able to do this at a very high level. So if you're considering making a move to Northeast Florida and you need somebody who just knows these builders, reach out to me. I would love the opportunity to serve you and your family. If you are looking at more new construction in this area, feel free to look at one of these videos here. It's going to be more homes that you can possibly purchase by Pulte here and some other builders as well. Y'all, God bless. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.